What is up, guys? I'm Daddy Gamer Fred, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon News Daily, a daily Pokemon show where I go over Pokemon news spamming across all the Pokemon games, including Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Pokemon Quest, Pokemon Go, and of course, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee games. Today is Wednesday, July 11th, 2018, and just a quick heads up if you didn't notice, I didn't do a video yesterday, so all the news that came out yesterday, which was literally about like one thing, and it was so insignificant, I didn't want to just do a whole video based on that. That's going to be included in today's video, so let's jump right into it. So the biggest news story that came out yesterday was that Niantic has confirmed that the special weekend event originally planned to be held by SoftBank on July 26th with increased spawns of Charmander Unknown SB has been postponed. As of right now, there's no date that has been given for when the event will be live, but SoftBank tickets have already been obtained and will be transferred to the event when it begins. Now, they have postponed the event because of the terrible weather that has been going on out there in Japan. Again, this is a Japan only event. Most likely it will be a weekend because, again, the name of the event is a special weekend. Again, once we get brand new information about when exactly it's going to be going down, I'm going to let you guys know. And I do think this is pretty cool that Niantic is not just having these events going on during these crazy time periods in Japan, especially with this bad weather, that they are making sure the community is able to actually go outside, play, and enjoy themselves outside during these events. Now, the second news story today is coming from Pokemon Duel. Pokemon Duel is getting a brand new patch, brand new update for iOS and Android. As of right now, the iOS version is not available, but the Android version is. There's no date on when we're actually going to get the iOS version, but usually how this works, the Android version comes out first. We're usually a couple of days behind on the iOS side. I wouldn't be too worried if you are an iOS user on the Pokemon Duel app. With this update, you get a few bug fixes and a balance patch that they announced yesterday. I'm gonna have a link to the Cerebi article about it so you guys can check it out in the description below. Now, jumping from one patch update to another, the third news story of today is for Pokémon Tournament DX. And again, it's a brand new patch update that is available for Pokémon Tournament DX on the Nintendo Switch. This patch is one of the largest balance patches to hit Pokémon Tournament DX, featuring changes to all playable Pokemon and several support Pokemon. Now, Cerebi again with the clutch. If you want to find out all playable Pokemon changes and support Pokemon changes, I'm gonna have links in the description to those pages breaking down everything that got changed with these brand new updates. Now, the next news story is for Pokemon Quest, and again, it's a brand new patch that has come live for the game. Now, it says that this patch contains various bug fixes. One of the biggest takeaways is that the infinite dodge glitch has been impossible to pull off after this patch, so that is something you do want to take note, is that now you can't just keep spamming that infinite dodge where you put the arrow literally in between the dodge button and not on the dodge button, and it will let you click and it will just keep spamming the dodge even if it wasn't fully recharged. I've seen a lot of videos online about the infinite dodge glitch, and again, it is a glitch, and I was expecting Pokemon to patch it out, and Lord and behold, they did. They patched it out, so now you cannot use that exploit or glitch or whatever in the game. It also provides 500 PM tickets for free to players as basically as a gift. So while you are playing the game, you're gonna have this message like this pop up, and you can receive 500 PM tickets, which is pretty cool. That's enough to buy at least one of the decorations in the decoration shop, so I would use that on a decoration if you have been saving up for something. I do like when they realize that the game was buggy and they go, oh, let's fix it, and let's give them a gift and stuff like that. A lot of companies don't do that. They just tend to just fix it and just hope you're happy with it. Pokemon Company always looking out for its players, and I enjoy Pokemon Quest. I play it on my phone now. I play it on my Nintendo Switch now. I'm really literally addicted to this game. Let me know in the comment section below, what are you going to be doing with your 500 PM tickets, and if you are playing Pokemon Quest. Now, the biggest news story of the day is actually for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and no, Raichu is not a playable character. He's actually an item in the game. He's actually going to be inside of one of the Pokeballs that you can throw. Inside, Alolan Raichu will come out. He rides on his tail and rushes the enemies. Since he can move freely around the stage, Alolan Raichu may be a bit difficult to dodge. Now, that's all the information that we do get on Alolan Raichu. We actually didn't get a video, and if we do get a video later on today, I'm gonna include that in this news update. Alolan Raichu looks beautiful inside of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Kind of wish he was a playable character so we can get an amiibo out of it, but nonetheless, I take it as we can get it. There's tons of Pokeball items inside of Smash Ultimate. I can't wait to get my hands on this game to play and see all the Pokemon that I can potentially use against my enemies in this game. Let me know your thoughts on Alolan Raichu making his way inside of Smash Ultimate via a Pokeball. Would you have preferred to see him as a playable character, maybe as a reskin Pikachu, even though that probably would have been kind of weird to do because you would need a whole new moveset, being one Raichu and being two Alolan Raichu. But nonetheless, let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section below. Now, this is going to be the last news story of today, and it's probably the biggest news story, and it's obviously for Pokemon Go. This is coming from PokemonGoHub.net. I'm gonna have a link to this article in the description below so you guys can check it out. So, models for Unreleased and Mythical Gen 2 and Gen 3 Pokemon was discovered via the network traffic. It says, trainer, hold on to your seats. We're going into hype overdrive mode. Charles, the regular network traffic analyst and data miner associated with POGODEV Discord server, has found normal and shiny models for most unreleased Gen 1, 2, and 3 Pokemon in the game's network traffic. Now, they also have a disclaimer with this article basically saying this does not mean that these Pokemon will show up soon, except for Celebi, who was already previously announced and leaked before this batch of other Pokemon, and is not certain on how these Pokemon will be released or when. So there's no guarantee that these Pokemon are coming or anything. It's just Niantic filling in the decks on their side, making sure that they got these models in the game, making sure that they got the shinies in the game, and for whatever reason, some of these Pokemon I personally think should be in the game already haven't been put in the game for whatever reason. You know, I don't make Pokemon Go. I don't know what's going on in the back end and why some of these Pokemon haven't been put in the game yet, but some of them you can just like, oh, they have a special evolution or they're mythical Pokemon. Obviously, mythical Pokemon haven't been rolled out besides Mew and now Celebi. So again, it's still up in the air on when these Pokemon is going to be introduced into the game. So we got Pokemon like the Gen 2 Pokemon Smeargle, which to me is the outliner. I don't understand why Smeargle has not been released in the game yet, because Smeargle, it doesn't have an evolution. Smeargle is not mythical, it's not legendary, so it's one of those Pokemon that it wasn't released during the Gen 2 wave when those Pokemon was getting released. It was a head scratcher. I was trying to figure out why Smeargle wasn't released initially, and I really can't put a finger on it. One thing a lot of people are speculating is that Smeargle has this special like paint drawing ability or whatever, kind of like Ditto or whatever the case may be, that maybe he might act like that or whatever the case, and he has a special move set that he would need when in gyms and when he's battling, and that move itself hasn't been put in the game. But I don't know. I'm not 100% certain to confirm or deny that. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on why Smeargle hasn't been put in the game. And they also have the shell Pokemon Clamperl, which again, Clamperl has this weird evolution where it evolves into certain Pokemon, I think depending on the item it has or the gender and stuff like that. So I understand Niantic taking its time, making sure that it works out all the issues with that, if that was causing bugs behind the scene and they, you know, they want to fix it, they want to iron it out. That Pokemon is kind of understandable. My favorite one of the bunch has a special evolution, and that's with Shedinja, beta and I forget the pre-evolutionary stage. It's just basically a bug that when it evolves, and if you have a Pokeball in your bag and an extra space in your party, it will evolve to another Pokemon as well. It's kind of weird in that it basically evolves into 2 different Pokemon, and I don't know how Niantic plans on rolling this one out. And my thought would be that maybe a gender will split it, but then again, that'll defeat the concept of this Pokemon. I think what they might do is just once this Pokemon evolves, it's gonna give you 2 different Pokemon entries, and you're gonna have 2 different Pokemon. You would just need an extra space in your bag to carry that extra Pokemon. Or something I can also see them doing is releasing a special item for this specific Pokemon, and just have you give that Pokemon an item to get a specific one of the evolutions, which makes sense as well, but again, it doesn't really fit in on the lore, quote unquote, of this guy, you know, with Shed Ninja and stuff like that. And the last of the bunch is obviously the mythical Pokemon, Deoxys, Jirachi, and Celebi. Now, Deoxys is very, very curious on how we're gonna get Deoxys. Deoxys may be rolled out as a special research like Mew and Celebi, which would make sense because it is a mythical Pokemon. What is gonna be kind of weird is on how they're gonna roll out the different types of Deoxys. Because you got the defend, you got the normal, you got the attack and the speed, all represented here through these images, the normal, even the shiny versions of these Pokemon. But my question is how would we be able to choose which one we capture, or will it be random, or would it be something that we have to do in particular to catch the one we want? My thing is that are we going to be able to catch multiple Deoxys? Because if we aren't, that might cause some people to go crazy. If they only allow us to catch one, then we will never be able to fill up the Pokedex unless we're trading with people, and a lot of people, I don't know who will actually trade for their Deoxys, and that might even cause people to just make an alt account and just work for Deoxys, you know, farm for Deoxys and try to get another one, and then be able to have multiple if they do that trade. But then they did say mythicals won't be allowed to trade, so that's another head scratcher. Are we going to be allowed to trade Deoxys if we only allowed to catch one? That's we're getting into weird territory. I feel sorry for completionists out there. I'm not one of them. I'm just working towards completing my decks as much as I can. I would love to complete it fully, but as of right now, it seems like that may be impossible. And then we got Jirachi, our Gen 3 mythical Pokemon. Nothing really special here. We got his normal and his shiny variants. I don't think we're gonna get the shiny variants anytime soon, but what we do want to take away from this is that they are placing Jirachi in the game. Maybe we get Jirachi rolled out a little bit sooner after Celebi. Maybe they would just hold out. I don't see them rushing into mythical Pokemon. It doesn't really make sense. And you do want to give the community time to catch the Pokemon. A lot of people are just catching Mew or haven't even caught in Mew yet, like me. So I do respect Niantic giving players the time they need to catch that mythical Pokemon. I hope they don't cancel the mythical Pokemon that you're currently hunting once a new one gets rolled out. We have to see that with Celebi. I know they stated that that Mew mission will never go away, but I'm worried that once that Celebi mission pops up, will it take the place of the Mew mission? And then we also get the beautiful, shiny, pink, well, purple, pink or purple Celebi that I'm actually still hunting in my Pokemon Crystal. Can you believe it? When Pokemon Crystal got released on the 3DS, I rushed to that Celebi quest. I stopped and saved it so I can shiny hunt Celebi, so I can have a shiny Celebi officially in my Pokebank, a real official one that I've caught. And it's been over how many months now? I think it came out in like February. I think did it come out February this year? Or, I don't even know. I've been hunting Celebi ever since. Oh my god. And I still haven't gotten shiny Celebi. Pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. And hopefully one day we get shiny Celebi in Pokemon Go. Let me know your thoughts on Celebi and its shiny variant. And also let me know of your thoughts on all of these Pokemon. Now please do note that none of these Pokemon are available in the game yet. They're all just found via data miners and people who read the network traffic. But do let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on how we're going to be able to get these Pokemon. Now, that's going to be it for Pokemon News Daily for Wednesday, July 11th. Let me know your thoughts on everything we went over today, if it's from all of the patch notes that got updated from Pokemon Tournament to Pokemon Quest. Let me know your thoughts on those in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on Raichu being available in Smash via Pokeball, and also let me know your thoughts on these unreleased Pokemon inside of Pokemon Go being found throughout the network traffic. What are your hopes and dreams on when we're gonna get them and how we're gonna get them? In the comment section below, let me know your thoughts on that. Like always, guys, I'm Daddy Gamer Fred on Instagram and Twitter, and you guys can bring the conversation there. I'm the American Gamer in Switzerland right here on YouTube, and yes, I'm gonna be doing a ton of videos just like this one. So if you enjoy, please hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button. It does help me out a ton as far as growing the channel is concerned. Ring the bell if you want to be notified on the next time I drop a video. Peace. I'm gonna see you guys on the next one.